Okay, so it looks like we were talking about core competencies again. I actually just ended an entire day filled with core values, so I'm about core competency and core value out today. Yeah, and I feel all smart now because I have all these, videos that I can refer people to and books. But yeah, for me, and I put, fit on my slide about Florida Virtual School, but I'd love, we need to all probably share examples about our own work experiences. But for FLVS, we're very mission driven versus profit driven. Obviously, I think I told you guys we are actually a public school district that has a business in which we are mandated to aggressively seek revenue, which is really hard. It's hard operating a business where you're supposed to make some money inside of a government agency like a school district. So the good thing about what we do and how we do it is that we're very focused on the why, and it is all about kids, and that plays into how we make decisions, and it actually does set us apart from the for-profits out there kind of trying to do what we do, because ours is very much operating like a school district and not like a corporate office. So that's us.
Yeah, so for the company I work for, it's a non-fully integrated subsidiary of Boeing, is where I spend most of my time. And so we pretty much do 100% Department of Defense stuff. So Navy, Army, missile defense systems, that sort of thing. And the one thing that Argonne does basically better than anybody else in our industry is the customer understanding. So part of the reason is because we have such a narrow scope of what we do, so it's signal intelligence. We basically, intercept radio frequencies, interpret them, and do a bunch of other stuff with it. But
I didn't know we had a spy in our group. That's so
yeah, that's essentially what we do. So yeah, the stuff that they can do is just so unbelievable. Like when it comes to underground bunkers and mapping out tunnels, we can do that with radio frequencies and a bunch of other tools that we have available without ever even seeing. You can go and show people, this is what your bunker looks like. And it's essentially a floor plan just from satellites, so it's what they can do is so unbelievable. And that's what makes Argonne is they know what the military needs. They know what issues the military faces, and they say, okay, well, we can solve that. And, you present them with this tool, we'll call it, and they love it. So yeah, customer understanding and employee development, because at the rate technology evolves, there's new stuff all the time. So constantly getting in interns and making them full-time offers, and like really, if I were an engineer looking for an internship, this is where I'd want to be.
Well, for me, I actually work for a specialized insurance agency that's actually owned by a large insurance company itself. And, one of the core competencies for our agency is our in-house underwriting authority. So anytime, like a business owner applies for a surety bond, because that's the only thing we deal with is surety bonds. They actually have to go through an insurance broker. And by rule, consumers can't purchase bonds directly from insurance company. They actually have to go through an insurance broker. And so what makes us different is that since we are owned and operated by a large insurance company, which is one of the largest surety companies out there in the U.S., they grant us underwriting authority in which we can, underwrite risks on behalf of the surety company and offer terms to our clients directly. And this actually cuts down, approval turnaround in half versus, you know, our competitors. Because normally if you go to an insurance broker to apply for a bond, then, you know, it can take several days, in which we can actually cut that down within hours, you know, if they meet underwriting approvals. And another thing is, another one of our competencies, you can say, is that we're financially backed by one of the largest surety companies out there, which gives us a competitive advantage, because with higher revenues, we can actually devote it to like advertising costs to help drive in sales too as well. And I guess the third thing I would say is our nationwide presence. You know, most insurance agencies are actually confined to offering their products within their local community. But for us, because of the large dollars backing us up, we can actually advertise nationwide. So, you know, our consumer is anywhere in the US. You know, we have that whole playing field to deal with. So that's our advantage, I would say, or competency.
All right.
Super cool. So you guys know that I work for Trader Joe's. I don't have like fancy job like all y'all, but so some of the core competencies for them is that what kind of sets them apart is that they don't really offer like sales or anything at the store. It's like an everyday low price kind of thing that they want to offer to all their customers. Another thing that's really cool about their products that kind of sets them apart from other grocery stores is that everything that has the Trader Joe's label is going to be no GMO, no GM or no MSG, no preservatives, no artificial flavors or colorings and things like that, to make it more like healthier, but like not saying that like everything at Trader Joe's is healthy, because we sell stuff like cookie butter, but it does have like less additives in it to make it slightly better. And then so they want to be there for their customers, so we have like a friendly environment compared to like if you go maybe somewhere like, I don't know where everybody's located, but like Safeway or Kroger or Fred Meyer's or something like that, and they just kind of bag your groceries and don't talk to you or do anything or try and help you with anything. We're like, how are you doing? We really want to make you feel like welcome, and the goal for the company is to be more, it's a nationwide grocery store, but we wanted to make it more like neighborhood friendly, so that we have our regular customers that come in and we can address them by first name basis or ask them how their day's going and genuinely care about what's going on in their life, and hoping that they come back soon and things like that to make it more considerate of it and stuff like that. And also going on to the checkout station, we also have a no hassle return policy because we're so confident in our products that you'll like them. So for some reason, if you go there and you buy something, you just want to try it, and you don't fully like it, then you can always return it. No questions asked, because we're really confident that whatever we sell, we're proud to put it out there and confident that you'll like it. Or even if you're in the store and you're curious about something that you're like, oh, this looks very interesting, and then you can just ask somebody and we'll open it and you can try it, you know, just to get all your curiosities out there. But another thing about Trader Joe's is that our products are offered, like there's some Trader Joe's that have the same products nationwide. There are some regional products, so something that you might find here in Texas you won't find in California, just depending on where it's located. And we also have seasonal items. So during like Christmas, we'll have all that kind of stuff come in. But I think it's smart that Trader Joe's does that, because it makes customers always want to have to come back in to see new products if stuff gets released. And of course, we'll have like all of your basic products and stuff that you really like, but we'll always have new stuff coming in. Or like nationwide on August 19th and 20th, we're having the 50th annual store party for Trader Joe's being like here for 50 years. So every store nationwide is doing like a store party for customers and stuff like that. So it's just, if you come in constantly, then you see that we have stuff going on and we genuinely care about having a good experience for our customers, and just want to make sure that that's good and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's
I think for me, as far as like the competencies for work. That one's a little bit difficult. I work for Department of Health Services again for LA County. So it's pretty much the medical field. So I know most medical fields, they have the same as far as like, the patient centeredness, responsibilities, the quality that they give their patients. I think for us, at least for county, it's, I guess, applying for like the low cost or low income families, because usually they're the ones that get referred to county facilities. The other thing is, I guess another core competency would be I guess the other branches that we have as far as like housing, that we could actually refer to those. Medi-Cal would be another one. I mean, right now it's a little bit hard to say what competencies they are or that they have, because a lot of people, do qualify for Medi-Cal now, or Medicaid, I guess in your case, right, would be out in your state out there. So yeah, it's a little bit hard for me to like describe the competencies, but I think the low income would be one of the major ones.